What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I have returned for another recap video, and this time it is after the University of Hawaii's most recent road game. That was just a couple days ago, and that was against the San Diego Toreros, a team that UH had yet to get a win over. And fortunately, University of Hawaii checked that box off. So I'm going to show my banner here. That's right. They defeated San Diego to win the Acrisure Invitational in Palm Desert, California. So major props to UH for getting that win. And that was actually looked like it was going to be a back and forth battle, at least for the first few minutes. But once UH took the lead, they were able to come through and pull away from San Diego, ultimately leading to the win. Now, I will say, though, although I wasn't at the game, of course, that was actually another good test for the University of Hawaii when conference play does come around. And for them to get that first win over San Diego in their fifth attempt and their first time facing off against San Diego since 2007, that's a big statement. And I think that this team is going to give us something special to watch, because last season it looked like we were going to have a great season, but once Juan Munoz went down with the Achilles injury, it seemed like any bad break that came our way resulted in a loss. You know, it's just the way I felt. And but this time Juan got the waiver from the NCAA, and they granted it. And now Munoz has got a few games under his belt. But the guy that I thought would have done a little better in that game was Matthew Cotton. After 23 points against UT Rio Grande Valley, he only had 3 in the game win against San Diego. And obviously, but of course, that's just the way basketball goes. I mean, one game you're hot, and the next game not so hot, and that's what happened with Matthew Cotton. But I still think that he played okay. He did come through with 5 rebounds. But the guy that I also thought might have done a little better, Bernardo da Silva. He only had 1 point, and that was just a single free throw early in the first half. The guy who led it all, Noel Coleman, with 26 points. I think that Noel is really proving that he's back, and he's the Noel Coleman that we've all gotten to know since he first came to the University of Hawaii program in 2020. And it's a good thing that he chose to come back. And of course, in one of the past pressers, he even said that he felt that as a team, they had something to prove, and that's kind of why he chose to come back. But with a performance like that, I think that's backing up his statement. I don't know what you guys think. So it was back and forth in the first 10 minutes, but UH ultimately put the writing on the wall. They were able to hit several triples. They only actually hit 2 triples in the first half, both from Justin McKoy. And by the time I started listening, it was the start of the second half, and UH was up by 3 possessions. They were up by 9. And I thought, wow, if they can hold it on, I think they can. If they can play solid, they can get this win and break this jinx. Because as I said earlier, UH had yet to win against San Diego. They played against them 4 times, and they had not won one of those times prior. But this time, I think they made a huge statement. So, obviously, I'd give them an A for this game. An A grade, of course. And I would like to think that this next game against Utah is going to be another test, because Utah they're a part of the Pac-12. And that's a damn good conference, let me tell you. But we've actually beaten Utah before. I remember they were in the Diamond Head Classic one year. I believe it was 2017 or 18 that they were in the Diamond Head Classic. Unfortunately, UH didn't have that great a game against them. Maybe it was a little earlier than that. But anyway, I'll make a prediction video about that later. But for now, just want to take it all in. UH bringing home some more hardware. And of course, at this time last year, they ended up winning the North Shore Classic, and that was in Laie. They played 2 games there. One against Sacramento State, the other against Texas A&M Commerce. Or no, I'm sorry, Texas State. And we ended up coming through with wins there. So once again, I will make a prediction video a little later in the week because they play on Thursday against Utah at the Delta Center. And once again, that'll be another test. And with a senior backcourt and guys like Juan Munoz, Justin McKoy, and JoVon McClanahan and Noel Coleman, I think we have a chance. I'm just going to say that right now. So I do hope that we can win this one. But even if we come away the losers, no matter how you slice it, the real season begins on December 30th, and that's against Cal State Fullerton. And we got some points to prove there because they bounced us out of the tournament, and they ended up beating us 3 times last season. So anyway, guys, that's all for today. Just remember, subscribe. I will catch you all later. So anyway, guys, subscribe. I will catch you all later. I will see you for that prediction video a little later in the week. So for now, thanks for watching. And again, subscribe. I'll catch you all later. Malama Pona, everyone.